Hi there Libra, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast. For week commencing the 8th of August, the Sun continues in the most sociable part of your scope. What's not to like? Well, there are some complex influences, to be honest, and they continue to reverberate around in the most psychological part of your scope. So I think it may be things that are in the background of your situation, or perhaps to do with the obligations and responsibilities that you feel that you have to others, that could see you at times feeling less than sunny in your outlook, and perhaps really quite weighed down by people's expectations. But let's try to unpick our way through all of this. If you remember, late last week, your ruling planet Venus relocated into the sign of Virgo. When it makes its 28-day passage through each zodiac sign, Venus asks us to think about things in a different way depending on the area of the year it's going through. For you now, this next period of time is more reflective. You're wanting to just muse about the sincerity of your closest ties. You may even start to think about someone from your past, an old flame. Could be an opportunity to get together in a reunion with people you used to go to college with or school or work together some moons ago. Or perhaps you just want to step back and have some more very quiet time to think. But the role of Mars and Saturn are absolutely crucial this week, because they're both going to be squaring up Mars to Venus, which is a bit tricky, and Saturn to Mercury. And that suggests that there can be some tension, particularly around communications. You're often so skilled at working closely with people, expressing your ideas, but other people may have some thoughts or attitudes or approaches to situations which they're not completely revealing to you. And this can make you feel a little bit uncertain, perhaps even a tad insecure. If this happens, the best way to be, I feel, is to just step back a little from the fray and try to work it all out. Essentially, it may be a difference of expression. Maybe you both want the same things, but see how you would go about it in different ways. And the quarter moon, which occurs on Wednesday, is particularly critical in terms of this, because it's about your future with the Sun, but with the moon being in Scorpio, it's more about how you do it. And often that can be about how we finance things. And if there is some kind of incompatibility between these two areas, perhaps you do need to have a frank discussion. Perhaps some things that have been unspoken do need to come out into the open. Perhaps it's you who's been harbouring some doubts, suspicions or concerns, and this is your opportunity to air them. It won't necessarily be easy, and the number one thing you need to do is make sure that you're not hasty in your appraisal of a situation. Take your time, be as tactical as possible, but do get in touch with the things that perhaps, being the air sign you are, that there has been a tendency in the past to think away, but if they're still pervasive in the background of your emotions, perhaps you do need to embrace them once and for all. And once you do, the whole thing will get so much easier for you. But it can be an exciting time, because if you're interested in healing, spirituality, anything to do with complementary medicine, then this can be a time of great learning, and much greater knowledge can emerge. It's possible too that you will give yourself the permission to go and have some kind of treatment which can really help to revive and soothe and nurture you. And gentle treats like this can be a very positive thing. And as the week draws to a close, Saturn starts to go forwards in your sector of everyday communication. And if you have been putting up with a vehicle, for example, that's not working very well or proven unreliable, or a PC, or another electrical or labour-saving device, I think Saturn starting to go forwards can make you think much more proactively about replacing or repairing this thing so that things are a little bit more secure. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.